Why and why not a third party? Why a third party? Well, it's clear there's a major failure of the two-party system to represent the people. Why not a third party? Well, some say it splits the party, presumably the Republican Party, ultimately resulting in just one party that has all the power. Why a third party? Well, to create competition, ultimately to reduce corruption. Why not a third party? Well, same reason as splitting the party. It's an odd number, ultimately leading to one all-powerful party. But all this, on both sides of the argument, really makes a lot of assumptions. It assumes that the party platforms cannot be repaired. That's the argument against the third party, right? People say, well, why don't you just fix the party as it is? If you can't do that, how are you possibly going to build a new party out of the ashes? That really runs contrary to how the natural laws work, really, that sometimes things need to be torn down and rebuilt. But it also, when we make the argument that, one party is going to end up with all the power, that you're going to just splitting the Republican Party or something like that, assumes that it's not possible that the votes would be split three ways, which is equally as possible. But here's the funny thing in all that to me. All that thinking, all that logic. Nobody asks, what would the third party be about? Wouldn't that logically be the first question? If the party is nonsense, why would you support that? But if the party had a philosophy and a plan that you really wanted to support, why wouldn't you support it? There's already many parties, which is really just people grouping together, sharing a common idea, and grouping together around that idea. I would agree that a third party is the means to an end. What's the goal? We need to begin with election reform so that the elections are fair and secure and reliable and transparent, all those things, all the time. To have these questionable elections, we risk more and more unrest. People are never going to stand for that. And we need political representatives who are always going to put Americans first, the American citizen first. And term limits would be a great way to start the end of corruption. This country was designed and built on the model of citizen government. We need to take back our government, and we got to make some repairs to the foundation. And at that point, we can begin solving some of the problems that all this created.